Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here at the South Plains Coaches Clinic, here at the head coach of the Wink Wildcats, Coach Brian Gibson. Coach, first off, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your very busy Saturday schedule to chat with us.
Always. It's a pleasure to speak with Matt Stepp.
And we usually only see each other a lot of times either at coaching school or during state 7-on-7 because you guys are a mainstay down there. So it's good. It's weird seeing you when it's cold outside because usually when I see you, it's like 175 degrees outside.
Yeah, and I'm ready to get back to that temperature. I'm not a big cold weather guy, so I'm not.
Yeah, there's not a lot of trees out here to block the wind.
There's not a lot of trees, and there's certainly not a lot of trees in West Texas where I'm at that block the wind, so it gets cold.
All right, now let's talk about those Wink Wildcats. First of all, last year you guys went 10-2, and I think in a lot of ways a good season for you guys because the year before you guys had a great senior class that made a deep playoff run. And I think folks maybe, we didn't write y'all off, but I think some people kind of just said, hey, Wink's going to take a big step back. I thought you guys managed to have a great year, winning 10 ball games again. What's that say about your seniors and the program overall that you guys, despite kind of a retooling, you were able to have a great year?
Well, I think it's a big testament to the coaching staff that we have. They've able to deliver the message that we always want to deliver to our kids, that consistency wins, tough people win. And so, with our seniors that we had this year, phenomenal group. They learned from some great seniors before that. There's always question marks when you graduate a big class, right? You've got a 4-year starter at quarterback. You've got a 2,000-yard or 1,000-yard receiver 2 years in a row. I mean, in the offensive linemen that we had up front, it's always tough to graduate those guys. There's always question marks. You don't know how we're going to respond, things like that. So it's a true testament to what we've built there in Wink, the expectations that the community has on us, that our administration has on us, and as a coaching staff, we echo back down to the kids. And so I think it's a true testament to just the overall culture and the program that we built there.
All right, now here at the South Plains Clinic, you are actually one of the speakers, and like I was telling Coach Cummings from West Plains, they usually don't ask guys to go 2-8 to speak at these things. So, what kind of honor is that to be asked by your peers to come speak at a coach's clinic?
It's a tremendous honor. It really is. Growing up when I was a young coach, I always kept looking up at those guys, thinking, man, those guys really they've made it. They're the elite, the best of the best, and I now know that they probably do it out of desperation when they call some guys to come talk, because if they're calling me, but no, it really, really is an honor. It's nerve-wracking a little bit. This will be the first clinic that I've spoke at, and so it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's just delivering the message of what we do.
You're talking ball, right?
Right. What works for us doesn't work for everybody else, but if we can give out one idea that helps somebody else, because that's where we've all gotten our ideas from, right? So it is an honor. It truly is an honor, and I'm blessed to have Coach Voles here with me that was able to get away and come speak with me, and so we're truly blessed for that.
And a lot of great speakers aside, there's a lot of, this is a good clinic. I've seen you in the room there taking some notes down. It's a good lineup to learn some football, right?
Yeah, no doubt. You don't get to hear a lot of these coaches speak out here in West Texas and only make a 2.5-hour drive to hear coaches talk. So it's nice for us to be able to get up here and hear some great speakers, and it's been really good. The content's been great.
Now, looking ahead to 2024, and you guys, I know we'll see you out there throwing it around the summer in 7-on-7. But before you get to that, you got to get through the grind of offseason. And obviously, 2A school, you got kids playing basketball, baseball, all those other sports that you got going on. What's the focus of the offseason? What are you guys trying to get accomplished?
Honestly, we went to this about 3 years ago where we just preached to our kids there is no offseason in Wink. We're competing year-round, and if you're not competing, you're telling me why you're not competing in something. And so we have that conversation a lot with our kids. So they're playing basketball, they're powerlifting, and if they're not doing one of those two things right now, then we need to have a conversation about why you're not competing. And so then about mid-February, we're going to get everybody out of the weight room. We're going to hit the track, and every kid we have is going to be in track, and they're going to be doing sprinter workout, and they're getting after it. Then we'll get back in the weight room as soon as district track ends. So that's kind of what our off-season looks like. We try not to use the word off-season because we're always trying to compete and doing something. But we're really excited about the group that we have coming back and the work that they've put in. And we're blessed because our kids are going to show up in the summer and work out.
All right, now final question. With February 1st coming, UIL Realignment, you guys are way out in West Texas, so you're going to travel no matter what. It doesn't matter what district you're in, but what are some of the things that you're looking for as realignment comes up?
Well, I just hope that we avoid a 14 district. Those are always hard out where we're at. Being 2AD2, you don't get to play anybody smaller. So you're always, if you're going to try to find games, they're going to be bigger schools, which is a blessing for us. We want to try to find the games that are going to make us better down the road. So I'm just hoping that we don't get a 14 district. Other than that,
You want an 8-team district, right? You want 8, right?
yeah, I'll take 8. I'll take 8. I'll take 6. I mean, just that's the only thing that I'm nervous about is it makes a lot of sense geographically to put us in a 14 district with Van Horn coming back up to 2A. I just hope that that's not the avenue we go. I hope they kind of keep us where we're at, drop Water Valley out, and put Van Horn in their place, and we'll just stay with where we're going. But we've got plans in place for in the event that happens. We'll see. So I could see us being in Region 1 again. I could see us going out to Region 2 again. So
Where are you going for realignment? Where do the guys out your neck of the woods go on February 1st?
I'll be at Region 18 there in Midland.
Okay. All right, Coach. Well, enjoy the rest of the clinic. Good luck with your speaking here later today. It's just talking ball, and we'll see you down the road, and we appreciate what you do for student athletes in Texas.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Thanks.